Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. We are doing some upscale crafting on the cheap. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Wait until you see this. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who recently subscribed to my channel, and thank you to everyone who is subscribed and you continue to come back to watch my videos. But you know what? Even if you are not subscribed to my channel, you are welcome here. And I hope that after you watch this video, you'll think, maybe I want to hit that subscribe button now. Y'all, right now, things can be a little pricey. And as we go into the holiday season, we want to be able to give nice gifts without breaking our bank. Some of you have left me comments letting me know that you are basically on a very tight budget and you appreciate some of the crafting that I show on the channel because it allows you to be able to give beautiful gifts to your family and friends. Well, today is no different, because today I am going to share a secret with you on how you can make 50 notebooks for under $10. You have to see it to believe it. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, okay, she's lost her mind. I haven't. I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to show you what I'm talking about. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Y'all, when I was a very young mother, Mike and I did not have a whole lot of expendable income. We were making enough to meet our bills, to put food on the table, and every now and then take a drive down to the beach or a drive to the mountains. But we did not have a whole lot of money. So when gift giving times would come around, I was always looking for very inexpensive ways that I could give a gift, and the gift would be meaningful and beautiful. And that's what led me into all of this, wanting to be able to have beautiful birthday parties for my daughter, being able to give people who worked at daycare beautiful gifts, and being able to participate in the gift exchanges at work. So my focus was really, what could I use to make something to give to someone? And knowing that I had a little bit of talent, I used that to make my own gifts. And I would give those to people, and they were really blown away by some of the things that I was giving them. And back in the day, y'all, we had wrapping paper, poster board, construction paper. We didn't have a whole lot of the paper accesses that we have today. But I'm sharing all of this to let anyone out there know that even if you don't have a whole lot of money, you don't have to have a whole lot of money to be able to craft on my channel. I'm going to share with you some really fun tips and techniques on ways that we can give beautiful gifts without breaking our bank. And in the opener, I said we can make 50 notebooks for under $10. I meant it. And I'm going to share that secret with you in a minute. But I want to show you these beautiful notebooks. They are soft spine. They aren't completely dry yet, so I'm not going to fold them all the way back, but they will open flat. And you can see how beautiful these actually are. Y'all, this is probably one of the simplest ways of crafting. Now, I'm going to go back at some point and probably put a little saying or something on the front. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just use a belly band and band a few of these together. If you're doing a craft fair, this is a great way of creating a whole coordinated look to sell at your table. If you're doing a Christmas craft fair, keep this in mind. Don't make everything Christmas themed, because people are looking to buy Christmas gifts. So have something like this that they can purchase a couple of these and they can drop them into a little bag and give them as a gift. So how am I able to make 50 notebooks for $10? What's my secret? Well, here is my secret. My secret is printer paper from Walmart. I bought a whole package of printer paper last school season, and I bought a box of paper packs, and I think there were 2,500 sheets in that box, and I think it broke down to about $3.50 per pack. You get 500 sheets in here, and that 500 sheets truly is enough to do 50 books. And then the way that I'm getting the beautiful jackets, I am using the Paper Studio cards. Now you get 50 cards in here, so that's 50 jackets. This was $8. I bought it when it was on sale for 40% off. So I paid $4.80 for this. So right now I'm up to about $8.30 for two of the items that I need to be able to make my books. Then I need my glue. So I have this bottle of glue, and this is what I use to make all of these. So I fill this bottle, and you can't see it, but my fill level is still up to here. So I was able to do 10 of these by using probably a tablespoon and a half of glue, maybe, if I use that much. So that is why I'm saying we're able to do this for under $10. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Now, for those of you who don't know, I use an electronic paper cutter, and my electronic paper cutter was sent to me about 3 years ago from a company called Vevor. It is the best thing that I have ever accepted from any company. That thing is a workhorse. I use it to cut my chipboard. I use it to cut large stacks of paper. It has been such a big help to me. Now, I am not suggesting that you go out and pay the cost for an electronic paper cutter, but there are some paper cutters that are on the market that are manual that will give you the same type of precision cutting. I used one of them before I got the electronic one sent to me, and I'll try to find the one that I used, and I'll have it linked in the description box. It was still a little pricey. It was about $170 when I bought mine. But I'll say this to anyone who's looking to make some extra money off of your paper crafting. That is one of those tools that you might want to think about investing in if you have a lot of cutting that you want to do. If you don't mind the added expense, you can take your paper to a local copy center and have them cut it for you. They do charge you for those cuts, but they will cut your papers for you. I can't tell you which ones will do it and how much it will cost, but if you have a copy center like Office Depot or Staples or something like that in your area, give them a call to see how much they would actually charge you to cut the papers for you. So I have this little stack of papers here, and that's what I'm going to use to demo this. All right, y'all, so I have zoomed in so that I can show you exactly how I'm going to do this process and exactly how easy it is to do. So I do have a stack of paper here, and there are approximately 30 sheets in my stack. I have my 5.5 by 4.25 note card. I am going to open it. And when you open it, it's going to hit right here at 4.25. I am going to score this at 4 1/8 and at 4 3/8. And then I'm just going to take the scores that I made and reinforce them. And by reinforce them, I simply mean going over them to get that nice crisp fold. And I'm doing this to the folds that I made. So let's just get these nice and crisp. So you can see that we have our nice little jacket. It will be a flexible spine notebook. So now I'm going to bring in my papers, and you just take your papers and you put them in like this, and basically what you're checking for is to make sure that you have a nice fit, and I do. So now I'm just going to take my little clip, put my clip there. Then I'm going to take some glue, and y'all, I am just adding dollops of glue, and now you can see while we're not even using that much glue on the project. So I'm taking my finger, I'll go across, I'll get that excess glue from down there, and I'll move it up here. Then I'll take this, let me put my cap back on my glue, Then I'll take this and I'm simply going to put it in like this. Take that out and I'll tap it into my desk. Then I'll use my spatula to work that in. I'm working in the glue so that it's hitting the paper. And then I can take it, rub it along my desk. And I'll go over it again and I'll rub it along my desk. And then I'm going to open this to make sure that none of my papers are stuck to this. And then I'll flip over, make sure that none of my papers are stuck to this. If I did have a paper that was stuck to this, I would simply take it out of the book. And then I'll go back over this one more time to make sure that everything is straight. And y'all, that's how easy it is to make the notebook. I'm going to bring these back in because they're just beautiful and I want them on my desk so that we can look at how pretty they are. Now for me, whenever I make notebooks like this, I let them dry overnight because I want to make sure that when I take that notebook and I open it and I bend it backwards, none of my pages are going to come out. These have not been drying any more than an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but I still want to give them some more drying time. And now I can add this one to my collection and give it more drying time as well. But aren't these just fabulous? So I hope that this video has been helpful to some of you on really economical ways that you can create beautiful handcrafted gifts to be able to give to your family and friends or to be able to sell at a craft fair. These are very eye-catching. They're very simple. And I have no doubt that I would be able to sell these on my craft fair table. So I hope that if you're looking for economical ways to paper craft for gift giving or selling, you'll consider ideas such as this. So I hope that you have found this video helpful. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, is today the day that you're going to make a decision to subscribe? I hope so, because all day, every day, this is what we do, y'all, and this is how we do it. We are truly looking for innovative and inexpensive ways that we can enjoy this beautiful craft. And I would love to have you subscribe, so hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful crafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.